What is up, GTA fans? It's your host, the Stoned Anarchist, bringing you guys another daily GTA content video. If you enjoyed today's video and find it informative, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button for me. Much appreciated. And if you're new to the channel, please join the Stoned Anarchist family by clicking that red sub button down below. It only takes a split second. That way you for sure won't miss out on all the great daily GTA content videos I bring you guys. A couple videos a day. Lots of great content, especially around DLC drops. I bring out a shitload of videos showing you guys the DLC here first so you can make an informed decision on whether you want to buy it with your GTA dollars. So today's video is going to be something a little different, and I'm going to be basically talking in length around the topic surrounding the question that has been floating around Grand Theft Auto right now. Is Grand Theft Auto Online dead? Now this lengthy video, I'm going to try and keep it not too long, but it's going to be pretty in-depth conversation with you guys, my fans, and I want to get some feedback from you guys in the comment section below on the topics I covered today. So first, I want to give a background before I answer the question. My personal opinion is Grand Theft Auto dead, and keep in mind this is my personal opinion. Opinions may vary with other kind of GTA players. Some people think Grand Theft Auto is doing fine. This is only my personal opinion as a hardcore GTA fan. So first, I'm going to talk about some of the back history of myself. I'm not going to give away my age at this time, but you can guess that I'm over 20 years old. I'm not going to give the exact age, but I'm over 20. And I've been with the Grand Theft Auto franchise since almost the beginning. I played Grand Theft Auto 2 a few times when it came out, but I was much too young then. And Grand Theft Auto 3 I actually got brand new the day it came out. Vice City I got it brand new the day it came out. 4, Ballad of Gay Tony, all of them, the Red Dead Redemption. So I've been with Grand Theft Auto and their franchise since the beginning, basically. I've watched this company grow. I've been with the game since a kid. I've watched them get so much better over the years, graphic-wise and everything. And what us GTA fans, hardcore fans like myself, have come to enjoy about the Grand Theft Auto games is there's such an open concept to them that it's basically a world that you can do whatever with. It's not limited to car games that are just racing in a sense, shoot 'em ups that's just shoot 'em ups. You can enjoy all aspects of a game because it's so open world. And that's what we love about Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto was one of those games. I have probably over 100 Xbox 360 games. And it was just one of the games, or PS2, whatever system growing up. I had lots of games. Grand Theft Auto was one of the games that I could always come back to. If I was bored, I was like, well, I could always play Grand Theft Auto. Because it was just something you could do and entertain yourself with. It was so easy to do. And I think one of the major selling points and why a lot of people fell in love with the Grand Theft Auto franchise was their single-player campaigns were just so enjoyable to play. The storylines were well written, some of them better than others, but it was just so in-depth. You followed the character along through their life, and it was just so enjoyable. So when they did this new tested waters here, this Grand Theft Auto Online, it was just something so different that they haven't done before. And I guess a lot of players, such as myself, were expecting that same amount of gripping enjoyment you get from following the storyline to single players as we would think we would get in online. You know, maybe online you arrive and in the airport, and not only do we have what we can do now in online, but you also can follow a storyline with your character or your friends, like arriving and contacting Lumar and stuff. Where Grand Theft Auto Online doesn't really have that in-depth storyline that we love about Grand Theft Auto. And I feel that all the DLCs so far have just been DLCs to give us items. You know, here's some new things to play with, here's some new guns, here's some new cars. And that's very fun, and we enjoy new items. Definitely, I'm not bashing that. But those things, like just new items brought into DLCs, only keep us entertained for a short while. And as the game gets older and older, the enjoyment period of the new DLCs gets shorter. Because back when you first got Grand Theft Auto 5, you bought your first adder, that giddy excitement you got inside when you were driving around in it isn't the same you feel when a new DLC gets dropped and you buy a new car. It's just not the same. Sure, it's a new car, but the game's a year old. You're kind of expecting it now. So I just felt like all these DLCs so far that have come out have just given us items and stuff, but they haven't really given us stuff that entertain us into the game and bring us back into the whole enjoyment of the online experience. That's why heists are in such demand. They're more in depth. They're missions you can do with your friends and stuff like that. The missions right now they're alright, but they're not really, compared to the single player missions, they're like nothing. And they're all similar too. It's basically go here, go there, kill these players, kill these computer players, get this package, crack that safe. They all kind of resemble the same type of platform. And we are seeking some hardcore, in-depth missions to bring us back into the GTA experience. And not to mention, Grand Theft Auto's been out a year now. Grand Theft Auto Online was delayed at the beginning when it first came out, a month or so. Heists have been promised since the beginning. It's a year later. And I feel personally that Rockstar has to bring out a DLC next that is really top-notch DLC. Something like Heist, Casino, or Cops and Crooks. Something huge. Because I personally feel like Grand Theft Auto is dying. Now, is it dead? No. There's still players playing it. I still play it on occasion. But me personally, I look at it like myself, who's playing Grand Theft Auto since the beginning, and I've always come back to it. Today, I'm not even playing Grand Theft Auto. I'm playing Ace Combat 6. Because I'm bored. There's nothing to do on there now. I'm level 263. Money's not really an option. I'm good at saving. I have all the high-end apartments. I have all my cars. I have all the DLCs. And there's just not much you can do. And that's why I feel that Grand Theft Auto is dying. Not dead, but dying. And they have to do something to re-spark that flame with us gamers to make us really want to play again. They need to do something big. And I'm hoping that's Heist. And I'm hoping that they bring out Cops and Crooks. Because another thing about us gamers is we see the huge potential in this game. There's so much things that they could do. And I don't like this whole agreement that Rockstar has or so, that they only bring out a DLC once every month or what. They should be pumping out DLCs anytime they can. If they got a new gun that someone just designed in the game and it's working, it's not glitching, put it out. Forget a time frame on DLCs. Because DLCs earn you as a company, Rockstar, money and players to play your game. So there shouldn't be a time frame of one every month or 2 months or whatever. It should just be whenever you guys can possibly get it out there, you should be putting DLC out. And I think things like items, DLC, new cars, guns, stuff like that should be brought out more than once a month because they're not that long of enjoyment. You get bored of them fairly quickly. But you should do big DLCs also. And they should expand on the game. Multiple maps. I would love to see 2 more cities added to Grand Theft Auto Online. I know it's asking a lot, but Grand Theft Auto 5 compared to 4, it was, 8-10 years in the making? So Grand Theft Auto 6 is a long ways away, okay? So I would love to see some massive expansion in the world, on the maps, and just a lot more come to GTA Online. I love the game, and I want to hear your guys' feedback today. Do you guys think GTA Online's dying? I think personally it is dying. Unless they do something big, people are going to go to other big games coming out in the fall. Sure, we'll come back for this on occasion, but we're not going to have that same excitement and in-depth, gripping experience that we used to have with Grand Theft Auto Online. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think down below. I'm really curious to know what the fans think. I'm your host, the Stoned Anarchist, bringing you guys another daily GTA content video. Peace.